Hi, everyone, and welcome to our webinar today. Thank you for joining us. I'm Michael Habersh. I'm your host from Solid Experts. I'm one of our solution specialists here. In this session, we're excited to share how Gryb, a leading manufacturer of heavy equipment attachments, has transformed their product development process using Solidworks simulation. By integrating virtual testing into their design workflow, Gryb has been able to reduce the cost and time associated with physical prototyping, optimize material usage, and make more informed engineering decisions, all before production ever even begins. Today, with the help of one of our simulation specialists, Chung Ping, we'll take you behind the scenes to show exactly how Gryb applies simulation tools in real-world scenarios, the measurable impact on their bottom line, and how your team can achieve similar results. So, let's dive right in and explore how simulation-driven design can take your innovation and efficiency to the next level. So first, a quick outline, starting with the introduction of Gryb and exactly who they are and exactly what they do. Next up, the challenges that they face on a regular basis and how SolidWorks simulation is a solution for them. After that, we'll take a look at the nitty-gritty details using a case study and with the help of our trusty specialist, Chung Ping, of course. And then before our conclusion, where we'll be able to summarize everything we've seen. So with that out of the way, let's see exactly who Gryb is. So who is Gryb? Well, actually, it is an acronym. It stands for Groupe Rémy et Yvonne Baudouin. They are a Quebec-based company that was founded in 2007. They design and manufacture accessories for heavy machinery, as you can see in front of you. So imagine all the different attachments that can go onto a construction vehicle. Well, that is Gryb. The front loader you see here and the rest of the images that you see in this presentation all come directly from the Gryb website. Even though they are Quebec-based, they are recognized and trusted all across North America. But don't just take my word for it. Let's see what they have to say with this short video directly from Gryb.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Jonathan, je travaille chez Gryb depuis 2017. Gryb a été fondé en 2007. C'est une entreprise qui est spécialisée dans tout ce qui est fabrication d'attachements de machinerie lourde, autant ce qui est équipement de loader ou excavatrice. Notre mission, c'est d'offrir une solution complète pour le client, robuste et sécuritaire. On est une compagnie reconnue en Amérique du Nord.
So thank you to Team Gryb for that informative video. Here you can see a picture of the engineering team at Gryb working on one of their designs in SolidWorks. We all know how important it is for teams to get together and discuss the challenges that they're facing. That's why we have our technical specialist, Chung Ping, here with us today to talk about our second topic, challenges and solutions.
Les défis qu'on a pu rencontrer avant d'avoir l'outil de simulation, c'est vraiment tout ce qui était de la difficulté de localiser les contraintes réelles sur les produits, choisir les bonnes épaisseurs de matériaux, aussi utiliser le bon matériel aux bons endroits, optimiser les conceptions qui étaient lentes et coûteuses. On avait énormément de conséquences de tout ce qui était essais physiques coûteux, des délais prolongés, des compromis sur la performance parce qu'on n'était pas capable de cibler les bons points critiques.
So thank you, Jonathan, for talking about the challenges that they have had before adopting SolidWorks simulation. So Jonathan talked about some issues such as where the stresses are located, how they were over-dimensioning their 3D models. They also talk about how slow and costly their optimization process was. They also Jonathan also talked about how expensive the prototyping process was, which had some consequences on the quality of their products. Okay. Here at Solid Experts, our goal is to listen to our clients. So our commitment was to find a solution for them. Okay. So we sat together, we had a meeting, and we discussed about a solution. In this case here, we suggested SolidWorks simulation so that they can do their own finite element analyses, so that they can test their products virtually. Okay. In the next video, we're going to see what kind of accomplishments Gryb had after adopting SolidWorks simulation.
l'outil de simulation nous a vraiment aidé à cibler ces points-là et à améliorer nos produits. Elle a aussi rendu possible énormément de projets qu'on n'aurait pas pu faire sans cet outil-là parce qu'on a commencé à travailler sur beaucoup de projets spécifiques clients, des produits qu'on a fait une seule fois pour un client. Tout ça n'aurait pas été possible sans l'outil de simulation parce qu'on n'aurait pas pu faire des prototypes, on n'aurait pas pu faire des essais destructifs, on n'aurait pas pu spécifier les points critiques sur chaque produit, s'assurer d'utiliser les bons matériaux et faire un produit de qualité et qu'on était confiant de cette qualité-là, justement.
Thank you, Jonathan, again. So as we heard from Jonathan, so he talked about the importance of locating those stress points because they are aiming for quality products. Okay, that's one of their goals. They also talked about how they could make some projects that look impossible into reality. Well, in sum, what does all these mean to me? It's like some values added with solid simulation. Okay, so solid simulation allowed them to add more speed, more precision to their designs. But not only that, but it also allowed them to be more confident on solid simulation by getting some results. So Michael will tell us more about the evolution of Gryb now.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Chongping.
Welcome.
So just for a little bit more context before I hand you off to Chongping again for the case study. As you can see here, Gryb was founded in 2007. I believe it was in around 2008 where they adopted simulation, adopted SolidWorks in general. And you can see they made it through the COVID era into where we are today. So it was in 2022 where they actually celebrated their 15th anniversary. 15 years ago, I was still in high school, just for a little history there. But I think that speaks volumes about how much they trust their solution in SolidWorks, and as well as how much they trust SolidExperts as a partner in all of their endeavors. So anyways, Chongping, I'll let you take it back with the case study here.
Sure, thank you, Michael. All right, so case study. Let's have a look at this picture. You know what, Michael? Winter is coming soon, right?
Yeah,
and I'm a little bit scared.
Same. It was pretty bad last year, so I'm hoping it's not the same this year.
But guess what? We're saved.
Oh yeah.
Because of Gryb. They develop products like these to help. So let's talk about this model here that we're going to run a finite element analysis on it. It's a directional snow plot, and it's recognized for its robustness, reliability, and efficiency. So actually, I asked Gryb to give me one of their 3D models. Okay, well, actually, it's this one. Well, this one is a simplified 3D model. And you know what, Michael? I like what I see here because I know that Gryb, they know the rule of thumbs because they clearly know that they don't need to take the whole 3D model to run the analysis on it. Okay, because they are also thinking about how long it takes to run the whole analysis. So they are aiming for the best possible approximations of the results that they can get. So simplifying the model is a must. Okay, so I will walk you through the analysis that they did here with SolidWorks simulation.
Clearly, they followed one of our trainings.
Absolutely, they did. Because we always have some tips and tricks to share and everything. So what you see here on the screen here is an animation of the 3D model when it's deformed, okay? Because we are fixing here the holes on the back. We have a force applied on the front. So this is simply just an animation. So we can get the displacement results, deformations as well, constraints or stresses, okay? So that we can evaluate the factor of safety. But let's see how this analysis was created. So from a simple click on the new study, we can right away transfer the whole model from the 3D model to the analysis. Here we have 44W, which is a material that is used a lot in Quebec. So let's just have a look at one of those features to see how a fixed hinge was applied. So we simply just select the holes here, and we specify that we have a fixed hinge. But you know what, Michael, what I like a lot about this software here, Solidworks Simulation, it is how intuitive it is. Okay, we have some examples here that shows an animation of what exactly is going to happen. Okay, so when the user applies this feature, he knows exactly how the model will behave. Okay, so this way we can quickly create the analysis. Okay, we have 2 additional features here, 2 loads applied to simulate the load, and then we get the results. Okay. Additionally, we can also get a report at the end of the analysis. Okay, from one click, and we generate this report that can maybe take hours to to create it manually.
Yeah. Nice.
So under a few minutes, this here is done. Okay, so we have a table of contents. We can click and jump onto the material properties section. Well, in fact, this is like a summary of the whole analysis. Okay, from what we can see here, including the results. Okay. So it saves a lot of time here. All right. So let's keep watching Jonathan as he talks about the benefits of Solidworks Simulation.
Les bénéfices que l'outil de simulation peut apporter aux clients, c'est énormément tout ce qui est résistance structurelle, d'optimiser les zones à risque. Après ça, en amélioration de produit, tu vas pouvoir aller faire un produit plus léger, plus robuste en même temps dans les zones à risque. Faciliter la manière d'utiliser comparé à un long processus de prototype et d'essai. Ça te permet d'améliorer tout ce qui est ta performance, ton rendement. Ça t'apporte une économie à long terme à cause que tu réduis tes consommations de matériel et ainsi de suite. Tu as une efficacité accrue. Puis, comme valeur ajoutée directement pour le client, tu es capable c'est concret puis c'est mesurable comme un rendement que tu rajoutes. Merci, Solid Expert.
Okay, thank you very much, Jonathan, again. So there you have it. He just talked about all the benefits that they've had by using Solidworks Simulation. I'm glad about what I just saw here because it's exactly the same benefits that I was thinking. All right, so the benefits of simulation, here they are. And I'm glad that they are mostly the same as the ones that I was thinking. Okay, with Solidworks Simulation, we ensure the product quality and performance before going into production. It helps reduce prototyping costs by getting it right the first time. We remember that Jonathan talked a lot about optimization. So sure, why not optimize your designs for cost, quality, and performance? And he also talked about time. Okay, so shorten time to market is one of the benefits of Solidworks Simulation. All right, so this ends the 3rd part. We are now at the conclusion.
Yeah, so to conclude, nothing special. I just wanted to talk, a summary, let's say. So we talked a little bit about Gryb and who they are, right? They develop a bunch of whole different attachments for heavy machinery. So whether it's buckets, blades, or backhoes, Gryb is who to go to for that. And we talked about some of the issues and challenges that they face and why they adopted Solidworks Simulation to meet those challenges head on. And we even took a look at some of the more nitty-gritty details in SolidWorks and what a simulation study actually looks like. So thank you again for that, Chung Ping. Thanks to the team at Gryb. Thanks to Jonathan Provencher for providing us with their customer story. And thanks again for watching. If you're interested in Gryb or heavy machinery in general, make sure to check out their website. If you're interested in SolidWorks or training in SolidWorks, interested in simulation, make sure to check out our website. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you, everyone.